Well, probably will be by the time we get a game back up. Whew. Anyway, y'all. Okay, so last time we were here, we went through, we had just finished the first, trial of Turnabout Trump, and I guess we were about to start Turnabout Corner. Who knows what that's going to be for us. 1 second here. Woo. Okay. So like 4 cases in this game. Alright, let's go. Give it a swing or something. Heck. Ooh, yeah. Episode 2, Turnabout Corner. As long as we draw breath, the wheel of fate turns. Person with a harmonica? Spinning big crimes and little crimes together. And when the wheel stops, well, you die. Oh boy. June 15, 9:12 a.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices. 2 months have passed since Mr. Gavin's arrest. My first trial, and I lost both my mentor and my job. Yeah, I'll admit it, I was screwed. But even when I hit bottom, I told myself I'd never come here. Honest. Oh dear. Here being the legendary Wright & Co. Law Offices. Okay, Justice, time to stop trembling. Ah, you must be here for the interview. Right this way. Huh? Hello there. You found the right place. Welcome. What's with this girl? Well now, shall we begin? Begin what? Right. First things first. Any special talents? Talents? Yes. Well, you must have at least one. Well, I guess defending? Defending? An unusual talent, but it'll do. With a little jazzing up, of course. You think so? Let's give it a go, shall we? Huh? Go ahead, show me. Defend. Just give it all you've got. Don't hold back now. What are you talking about? I can't just defend here. First lesson, a professional can perform anywhere. Thanks. We want people to be laughing with us. Not at us. But thanks. But I'm not sure why you should be laughing at all. What? What exactly do you think you came here to do? What? Defend, no? Excuse me, but do you know where you are? The Wright & Co. Law Offices, right? Oh. I was afraid of that. Don't worry, you're not the first. Look, what's going on here? Who are you? I came here to meet with the person in charge. Well, you've apparently made no fewer than 2 mistakes. Mistakes? I got a call from Mr. Wright this morning. Perhaps you should go... No. Perhaps you should go read the sign out front again. What's there to read? Look, it says right there. Oh. Why does it say Wright Talent Agency? Welcome to the Wright Talent Agency, where you've always come to the right place. I'm Trucy Wright, CEO. I'm a magician. It all came flooding back. The trial, that girl. Hello, sir. Please pick a card. That's right. She's my daughter. Trucy. Right. Here, check out our flyer. I didn't check it properly. It would actually say, Right Talent Agency. I can't see it on that tiny monitor. So, what's your name? Apollo Justice, attorney at law. Ah! Can't give me new, interfaces. Alright, so we can exist in the world. Alright, so we can look around and see things, probably. Ooh boy. An old sepia-tinted photo of a man in a silk top hat. That's my favorite magician. Want to be just like him someday? Sure, nice. I guess it's good to have a role model, even if he's got to be well over 100. How rude. Okay, I like that things get checked off. There are all sorts of strange paraphernalia sitting on top of the piano. Those are my magic props. Practice, practice, practice. A professional never leaves their weapons far from reach. But you can't play the piano with all this junk on it. Oh, no one plays here anyway. And the neighbors complain. I guess Mr. Wright really can't play. Is this spaghetti? Whoa, that fork is floating. Not? Why do you have a plate of plastic spaghetti here? That right there is the whole reason I became a magician. Do tell. I saw a plate just like that in a restaurant once. The floating fork looked so real. That's when I knew. Someday I'd make magic more amazing than that spaghetti. Okay. That's one of those hula hoop things everyone was crazy about way back when. Really? I had no idea these were that popular. I'm not so bad with one myself, actually. I'm still learning. So you can really make someone levitate with it? Show me. I have no idea how. It's just a normal hula hoop, isn't it? So terrible. All these legal books must be Mr. Wright's leftovers. There's a lot of unrelated books in here, too. One Trick a Day? Magic for Idiots? You'd think a pro magician would aim a bit higher. Don't touch Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie? He's been in this office much longer than I have. Daddy's mentor had a great fondness for Mr. Charlie. He's lived here since Daddy was a rookie attorney. Huh, Mr. Charlie. Right. Now I take care of him. Right, trophy? Trophy is not examinable, is it? A strange split box leers at me from the wall. Is this one of those boxes for cutting people in half? That's right. This cabinet is used for an illusion called the zigzag. I've seen one on TV, but why is one just sitting here in your office? Oh, it's a little big for me, you see. So I'm using it as furniture. Hats in the top, shirts in the middle, pants down below. I think it's a nice touch, don't you? It's not exactly what I'd call a welcoming decor. Blue silk hat, just like the ones Trucy is wearing. Oh, that's just for show. Don't wear it, please. That's not from my mind, honest. I put it there so clients can see it and know who I am. Nothing says magician like a silk top hat. Okay. Mysterious shenanigans. Teapot. Teapot. Oh, that table. Doesn't look very sturdy. You've never seen one of these? It's a magic table. So, like, you make this teapot disappear? So you might think, but that's not it. Before your very eyes, the contents of the pot change. From Earl Grey to Darjeeling. Kind of hard to see the difference, I think. Okay, alright, with all the shenanigans to explore. Apparently. Nothing to notice about the... Okay, let's talk. Oh, that was not talk. Talk is a button. Is there anything in my court record at the moment? No, just me and them. 15, heck. Alright, tell me about the right talent agency. So, is this really a talent agency? You bet. Daddy started it 7 years ago when he quit law. Of course, we only have 2 people signed up right now. 2 people? Does that include you? Percy Wright, magician extraordinaire? I've done a lot of stage shows. Paid, too. I'm a professional, you know. Right. Promise you'll come to one of my shows, okay? Let's see. Oh, and the other person our agency represents is... Phoenix Wright, pianist extraordinaire. Your dad, in other words? Didn't he say you couldn't play the piano? Our agency doesn't see that as a problem. Why, there are many magicians who can't do magic. At least you're optimistic, I'll give you that. Alright, Trucy Wright. So you're Phoenix Wright's daughter? That's right. After Daddy quit law 7 years ago, I promised I would keep him fed. So I'm kind of his sugar daddy, get it? No. I'm in charge of his whole office, too. Pretty amazing for a young lass of 15, wouldn't you agree? 15? How old is Mr. Wright? Daddy? Oh, he's 33 this year. I'm sure there's a good explanation. I hope. Huh? Phoenix Wright. About Mr. Wright giving up law. It was because of that incident 7 years ago, wasn't it? Huh? You know about that? Not the details. I remember the news, though. It was a big deal. So I hear. I was too young to understand what was going on. I'll ask Daddy about it next time I get a chance. Daddy, right. That reminds me. About Mr. Wright. He gave me a call this morning to come in. Daddy's not here right now. He's in the hospital. The hospital? Yeah, he's on strict bed rest until he gets better. What? Okay. Which hospital is Mr. Wright in? I'll pay him a visit. Oh, the Hickfield Clinic. It's quite close. Right, well, I'll be going now, and I'll, give this showbiz gig some thought, okay? Wait, I'll go with you. Alright. June 15th, 9:45 a.m. Hickfield Clinic. So, this is Mr. Wright's hospital. Oh no, it's him again. Oh no, I don't... Oh no. Visitors, are you? Huh? Yeah, are you the, doctor? Yep. Dr. Hickfield's the name. Good morning, Doctor. Oh, hiya there, Trucy. Cute as ever. Is this Daddy's room? Oh, yeah, except he's gone for a morning checkup. Be back soon. How are you, Miss Trucy? Got any places you'd like examined? Doctor? Doctor, the nurse was looking for you. Why, if it isn't the daddy of the cutest little thing in town. Guess I'll be off then. Later, Trucy. Oh, wow. What an odd bird that guy was. Oh, good morning. Didn't expect you so soon, Apollo. Mr. Wright. Stacks and stacks. Swaying, spiraling stack of DVD cases. The Steel Samurai. Oh, sorry, that's not him either. Steel Samurai. The Nickel Samurai. The Pink Princess. The Zappy Samurai Electric Bugaboo. They're all children's action hero shows. This kid I know keeps sending them to me. Huh. Like a niece or nephew? Something like that. Quite the collection. This kid's parents must be really generous with their allowance. Funny, Mr. Wright doesn't seem the type the kids would like. Ah, Daddy, you snuck some grape juice in again. The doctor said you weren't supposed to drink that here. Trucy, look at the label. Oh, deep sea mineral water. That's fine, I guess. I switched the labels. Don't tell Trucy, okay? What can I say? The man loves his grape juice. This looks like a child's toy piano. Gotta practice. Wouldn't want my fingers to get stiff. A pro always keeps his weapon close at hand. Shall I play you a tune? No thanks. How unfortunate. I so rarely get a chance to play. So terrible. Stacks and stacks. Mr. Wright's bed. It's really messy. Look how messy this is. You're just hopeless without me, aren't you, Dad? Yikes. She's attempting to clean up. Look out. You got me. What can I say? I was raised in a barn. Try not to let word get out, Apollo, if you don't mind. Yeah, it might ruin your illustrious career pretending to play the piano. So many bottles. Okay, room in the back, no shenanigans. Flowers and TV. What's that on TV? Looks like some sort of action hero show. Oh, I know that one. That's the Sniffling Samurai. His Booger Flick attack is a big hit with the grade school crowd. I had no idea that you like this kind of stuff, Mr. Wright. Well, what else is there to do when you're stuck in bed? You could watch your favorite Twitch streamer. Besides, the episodes will just keep piling up if I don't keep up, you know? Yeah. Try not buying them. Now's the only time I get to watch and write up my reports. Your reports? It's a long story, like a lot of things, actually. Reports? Okay. I don't know if it's slightly unsettling that the port is slightly... The window is slightly larger than the screen, but not, Alright. So what happened? Who could have imagined it? Me, victim of a hit and run. You were hit by a car? Oh, he tried to swerve, I'll give him that. Picture me tossed 30 feet through the air, only stopping when my head hit that telephone pole. You hit a telephone pole with your head? Are you okay? Thankfully, my only injury was a sprained ankle. He really is as lucky as they say. About Trucy. But there's something that, well, it just doesn't sit right. I just can't believe you have a daughter, Mr. Wright. And she's so big. Not fat, but you know what I mean. Oh, Trucy's still a child. Daddy, how many times do I have to remind you? I'm not a child anymore. But you'll always be Daddy's little baby girl to me, Trucy. My foot, I'm not buying it. Oh, something you should know about Trucy. She's a magician, right? She told me. Not a mere stage magician. She's a genius. Aw, Daddy. You'll soon come to appreciate her talent. You could just tell me things instead of insinuating. So, why did you contact me? What could the Wright Talent Agency possibly want with me? No need to get prickly now. I didn't ask to be dragged in like this. Huh? But didn't you come into the office of your own free will anyway? Well, yeah, of course. Help, we're in big trouble here at the office. Big. I thought someone was dying. So you don't think this is big trouble? My talent agency represents only 2 people, and one of them is in the hospital. That's right, Daddy. How are we going to pay this month's rent and the groceries? Yeah, that's the problem with such a tight operation. It's a symbiotic relationship. When one of us falls, the other 2 must fall. Hey, this isn't exactly a suitable conversation to be having with a 15-year-old kid. In any case, if Apollo here can't help you, you'll have to transfer to a new school. Again. No, I can't. I only just made friends. How could you do this to me? To us, Polly! Huh? What? Now it's my fault? Just call him Polly. On that note, how about you come work for us? I've got the perfect client for you already lined up. A client? You mean I get to do my job? I get to defend in court? Alright, I'll hear what you have to say. You got him, Daddy. Hook, line, and sinker. Now it's time to reel him in. It's official. I'm scared. Our client, huh? Alright, so who's the client? Ah, yes. Here, take a look at the map and I'll explain. Last night, I left the office just before 9 o'clock. I was going to that Indochine pasta joint, al dente's. I'd play piano there, of course. And that's when it happened. The car sent me flying, nicked a telephone pole, and zoomed away. Creepy, huh? Just a tad. It's almost as creepy as hearing you tell a story like it was no big deal. The car sped off in this direction. So, good luck. Huh? You wanted a client, didn't you? Well, I'm your client. Find the guy who knocked me into that telephone pole. Oh, hold on. I'm a defense attorney, not a detective. Don't worry. Once you've found the guy, I intend to sue him. Then you can stick it to him in court. He's still a defense attorney. I'm not a prosecutor either. I'm sorry, but this is crazy. I'm going home. Don't get so worked up. It was just a joke. Huh? Oh, Daddy, don't... Sorry, Apollo. He just loves jokes, you know? Even the ones that aren't very funny. Your real client should be stopping by the office any time now. The office? You mean the talent agency? No harm in going. It's not like I have anything else to do. One more thing. Do look into my accident too, would you? I marked the scene of the tragedy on this map. People Park? It's right in front of this park. Should be easy to find. So, he's gonna make me investigate this after all. Map added to the court record. Shows the area around Mr. Wright's office. Let's explore it. Okay, People Park. Again, just slightly bigger than the screen. We've already examined this. It's going to tell me that I have... Doot. Look who's here. There's a number inscribed on the back of the badge. There are many numbers like it. This one is mine. Proof that I'm an attorney. To tell the truth, I got a happy feeling inside just looking at it. Okay, alright. So we have all that. We've examined everything. Nothing to present, really. I guess we move. Back to the talent agency. June 15, 10:05 a.m. Wright Talent Agency. Hey, hey, hey! How long you plan on making me wait, eh? Ah, good morning. Oh. Hey. Hey there, Trucy doll. Sounds like your pop's had a bit of a rough spot, eh? All's well that ends well, I guess. This, is our client? Hey, so this is that Apollo fellow, eh? Oh, yes. The name's Apollo. Look at him there, arms all crossed-like, ready to fight. Yes, sir. You don't mean that literally, do you? Boss told you what I need, right? Don't let me down now, Apollo. Don't worry about your defense, sir. I'm on it. Defense? Your noodle half-cooked? It's too late for defense. My castle's been stormed. My keep's been kept. My noodle stand's been stolen. Noodle? You know Mr. Eldoon from the noodle stand, don't you, Polly? No nicknames, please. And no, of course I don't know it. You new in these parts? Not really. Then you know the best noodles in town. Eldoon's Noodles. Whose noodles? My noodles. Help me out here, Trucy doll. This is Mr. Guy Eldoon, our client. Maybe you can tell us what the problem is, Mr. Eldoon. Anything for you, Trucy doll? Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Heck. Alright, well, we've already examined the place. I don't think anything's different to look at. So we won't bother. We'll talk. Who's this guy? So, you run a noodle stand, Mr. Eldoon. Guy Eldoon's name. Noodles are my game. A secret to the soup. I've been searching for the the perfect soup for a year and a half. Oh, that's not that long, really. My family's been noodlemen for generations. Got a lot of expectation on my shoulders. 15 fathers passed the noodle of 15 sons. That's a pretty old noodle. And fool that I was, I pushed it away. I rebelled against my pops and picked another livelihood. But that didn't turn out so well. Oh. There's no denying it. Salty broth runs through these veins, boy. So it was like destiny that you would become what you are. Right, destiny's the word. Oh, I fought it. But in the end, I was bound by the twisted doodle of fate. Not a mental image I care to linger on. Oh no. So last year I started my noodle stand. The 15th generation of Eldoon's Noodles. Eldoon's Noodles. So tell me more about Eldoon's Noodles? You don't know the genius that are my noodles? I make them so salty, why they're saltier than salt. I really don't want to find out. Daddy's a regular at his noodle stand. He frequented my pop's stand back during his attorney days, too. Yep, him and his assistant. I'm sorry. I'll be sure to drop by your stand soon. Wish you could, Sonny. Huh? Heck, I wish I could. I'd give anything for a bowl by now. What do you mean? It was stolen. My stand, gone. Stolen? Stolen stand. It was last night. I was doing my rounds, blowing my whistle. It's like an ice cream truck's bell, but louder. He even gets complaints. Now you're just trying to butter me up. It sounded more like a blues than the whistle. I closed up my stand for the night and parked by the house. Then this morning, dark and early, it was gone. My keep, my castle. Ooh. Maractus Clinic. Come in for a consult today. Maybe some bum carted it off? Just guessing here. Well, I don't care who did it. Without that stand, I'm finished. All my noodle bowls were in there, too. That's the saddest thing I've heard all day. You know it. Anyhow, that's the deal. Good luck. Good. Huh? Wait, what exactly is your request? My noodle stand. Find it. And the day you bring my baby back is the day you feast on as many noodles as you want. Of course, I make it so hot and salty, 2 boats kill a man. Then I'd really need defense. Speaking of defense, that's what I do. I'm a lawyer, not a detective. This is where I live. You drop by if you need any info, okay? Get it back today if you can, Paulo. I got noodles to make. Things have certainly taken a turn for the bizarre. Traffic accidents, noodle stand thieves. Actually, there was something I wanted to ask you about, too. Apollo? Huh? I have a bad feeling about this. Listen to the lady's problem now. Don't be cruel. I lost something last night. That is, something was stolen. Hey, what's this? More thieving and skullduggery? Well, someone stole a pair of my panties. Panties? Oh dear. So they were, stolen. My panties, yes. Right. Panties. Had to cry and shame, that is, Juicy Doll. I was alone in the office last night. I had hung my panties out the window there to dry. And a thief came and took them, my favorite panties. I ran after him. Give those back, I shouted. Wait! Well, that was certainly brave of you. But I lost him. Without those panties, I don't know what I'll do. Harm, cry, and shame, yep. Well, at least the scene of the crime's convenient. I'll mark it on your map. I'll be heading home now. Remember, find my standard in an empty bowl in your future, Paulo. Right. You help out Juicy Doll here, too, you hear? Things have certainly picked up, haven't they? We had no work yesterday, and now we have 3 cases. I guess. Let's see where we stand. In the courtroom, that's where. Well, first item on our list. Phoenix Wright, Daddy's hit-and-run accident. We have to find the one who hit him. Who's going to pay us for this again? And the second item, Mr. Eldoon's request. Find a stolen stand. Poetry again to stand to gain a bowl of salty noodles. And the last request is mine. To find my stolen panties. That bowl of noodles is looking better and better. Let's go, Polly. To the streets. Aren't you enthusiastic? How could I not be? Let's crack these cases, you and me. Yeah. Guess we might as well get started. Let's see. Hit and run. Stolen stand. Last but not least, stolen panties. Okay. No changes expected, no changes found. I see noodles. Alright, on the move. And go back to the clinic. Accident scene. Scene of the stand theft. Stand theft. Yeah, accident scene. Ducky. June 15. Accident scene. Okay. So this is where Mr. Wright got hit by that car? According to the map, this is the place. What a huge mansion. Paulo, there's a nice-looking lady over there. Let's question her. Okay. I'm a little curious about the park over there, too. Oh, no. What? What the? Excuse me. Can we have a few words with you? You want something? Oh, that husky voice. Why am I suddenly sweating? That's quite a house you've got there. You must have a lot of money. Oh, money sounds like something my son would call his friends. This is the Kitaki family mansion, little girl. Huh? You, kid with the hair. You want something? Me? No, not a thing. Bye. Paulo, we can't leave without questioning her. What if she knows something? But the Kitaki family. They're the biggest organized crime syndicate in town. If you're gonna ask something, ask it. If you're man enough. Ah, right. Hey, way to whip him in shape, man. Does she know no fear? I'm Plum Kitaki, wife of the fourth head of the Kitaki family business. Friends call me Little Plum. I'm Little Apollo Justice, attorney at law. If looks get killed, this woman to be a mass murderer by now. Oh no. Okay, so there's this, and then there is... hold on. Right stick. Oh, good heck. Who's that? She's looking at the park. She's pretty. I bet she has a story, you know? There is something about her. Too bad she seems to be in a bit of a rush. Well, okay, well, we're in the middle of all these investigations. So doomed, the Kitakis. Little Plum, it's a really cute name for someone so... Yes? Whoa. What is it, Apollo? How about you go through me when talking to her, okay, Trucy? Huh? That seems like a bit of a needless procedure. I'm a lawyer. I live for needless procedures. Oh, little girl, you should know. We're gangsters. Gangsters? Oh, that means you're the bad guys. Trucy, through me, please. I'm begging you here. The bad guys. I like the sound of that. I'm gonna need some warm tea after this. It takes a lot of hard work to protect a family fortune. Things aren't as easy as they used to be for us bad guys. So, you're saying the business is in a slump? Let's not ask you about business if we can help it, please. Last night's accident. So, there was supposedly a car accident here last night? Last night? Of course, you wouldn't know about it. Sorry to bother you. Wait. Yes? You're talking about that man, aren't you? The one who flew 30 feet and just walked away? That's my daddy. Oh no. I should have known. One of our capos thought he'd make a great point man. Capo? Point man? Could you avoid using too much, industry lingo? In any case, it's been nothing but trouble. I've been cleaning up this mess since morning. Bah! Cleaning up this paint? Splattered paint? With a broom? Was this paint spilled at the time of the accident? It was around 9 last night. I heard a crashing noise and found your father drowning in a sea of paint. So you came to his rescue. You're my husband, the boss, to thank for that. The car that hit your father knocked over this paint and turned the corner and sped away. We're in the middle of repainting our wall, you see. I'm sure that dragon is glaring at me. But why are you out here cleaning it up? What do you mean? I mean, aren't you a gangster? Don't you have any goons to do your dirty work for you? Please, go through me when you want to... Don't be such a stiff liar, boy. I suppose we gangsters do have a certain image. Yes? But we're community-oriented gangsters, you see. The boss likes to give back to the people, see? How noble of him. I availed myself of the public facilities to get rid of all the garbage. Now there's just the paintless street to deal with. Public facilities? I wonder if she means that trash can. Okay. Guess we should examine, since we didn't do any examining. Ducky. Ah. Wow, what a big house. And the gate is so big. The Kitaki family is pretty big around these parts. I like the fox. It's so cute. Ah, that's our family crest from the old country. Your family crest? We're clever as a fox, and our teeth are sharp. So it's like a motto. You need a crest too, Apollo. Ooh, how about the scales of justice, or a lunar lander? I'll pass, thanks. Scales of justice, or a lunar lander. There's paint splashed all over this gate. What a mess. Was this paint knocked over by the car that hit my daddy? That's right. And I'm left to clean up the mess. If you find whoever did this, bring the scoundrel by, would you? Of course. Then you can make them clean up their own mess. You're cute. Naive, but cute. When I find whoever did this, you can bet I'll be doing some cleaning. There's nothing I dislike so much as a mess. Ooh, I wish I could say cool things like that. I bet you do. I'd laugh if my teeth weren't chattering so hard. The quote-unquote mess. Dragon. A brightly painted dragon. Why do I get the feeling he's glaring at me? Those paints must have been to repaint this wall? That's right. I called in an artist to do the job right. He's the third so far. The third? I first spilled paint all over the entrance here. The second on my kimono. So No, don't tell me. It's better that I don't know. Okay, alright. Other side. What is going on here? What happened to the other lady? All the bark. Ugh. Okay, we already checked the bark. Okay, tell me about this. This is clearly a thing. Looks like there's some trouble by the park gate. I smell an incident. Ma'am, there's no entry to the park. Now don't you tell me where I can't go, young fella. I always walk through this park on my way home. Please, get down from there. You'll hurt yourself, ma'am. That's quite the determined old lady. Personally, I'm a little more interested in this park. You know what I think? I bet they're filming a movie. Let's go take a look. Maybe we'll see someone famous. Hey, miss, stay out of the park. He got mad at me. Did something happen here, officer? No, move along, nothing to see. Why don't you kids go play someplace else? Yeah, we're not kids, and we're not playing. I'm an attorney. Something wrong? Ah, Detective Sky. Oh, we're fine, ma'am. Nothing to report. Oh. Detective? Why is she wearing a lab coat? You're hardly one to comment on how people are dressed. And these kids are? Curiosity seekers, ma'am. They claim to be lawyers. Ah. Why don't you kids run along and play someplace else? Look, we're not... Yeah, but... Or I might spill something on that pretty face of yours. Want a dose of experimental hydroxyacetylene dosiftrace? Come again? What's hydroxy stuff? Whatever it is, it doesn't sound good. Let's go, Trucy. Try to keep out the riffraff if you would. Yes, ma'am. How are we going to get more information like this? Why don't we ask that nice woman across the street? Oh, yes, that nice woman. There's a big trash can on the way into the park. I guess we could check it out. The detective life sure is a hard one. I'm an attorney, actually. Huh? 2 pieces of garbage with paint on them. These are slippers. They look like those slippers you get at the hospital. Look at this, Apollo. Doesn't this go in a car? It's a side view mirror. Looks like it was torn off when it smacked into something. Or someone. Wait, you don't think? I do. This could be from the car that hit Mr. Wright. Wow, and he took off its mirror? I never knew Daddy was so strong. I only have room in my pocket for one of these, though. Which do you want to take? Okay, so... a mirror very directly is the bark, bark, bark. The sign for Maractus was on the... near the noodle cart. But I don't think... I mean, the mirror is... The mirror is directly related to the car hit and run, presumably. Mirror slipped into pocket. Torn off the car that hit Mr. Wright. Was found in front of Kentucky Mansion. I can still continue checking it. There's some paint on the slippers in this trash can. I can only carry one thing at a time in my pocket, you know. Should I swap the mirror for the slippers? No, we'll figure out what the mirror first. Actually, let's not say we did. Howdy. I gotta say, I'd really like to know what happened here. Hey, I said no one goes in. Unless you want a face full of hydroxy, what's it? No dice. I'm gonna keep... Oh, that... Okay, if I keep checking in, it'll keep giving me the offer to swap items. That's fine. People Park. Huh. Kind of an odd name for such an empty place. I wonder why it's named that. Hey, there's something written on the gatepost. Huh? Oh, yeah. It says donated by Big Winds Kitaki. You mean the Kitaki family built this park? It's so nice of them to give the community like that. Let's not get too friendly with them, shall we? Gangster building a park? Odd move for a crime boss. I mean, you know, a nice, natural space to bury the bodies. I'm not a crime boss. What would I do with the park? Okay, Oh, is she gone? Oh, she's not. Hold on. Talk. People Park. Oh, this is still in the act of talking to her. Okay. Can I ask you a question? What? What happened in the park across the street? Oh yes, quite the commotion. Chicago lightning, as the boss would say. Chicago, huh? Gunfire. Someone was killed. Strange circumstances, too. You're kidding. What a morning. Trouble everywhere. Parks, gate, even our house. Did something happen at your house, too? A crime without honor, without remorse. It's a private matter. Want to hear about it? So, I don't think no is an acceptable answer, Polly. Tell me about your private matter. So, what happened at your house? Bloomers, last night. Huh? I had a bad feeling about this. Me, Little Plum Kitaki, victim of a panty snatcher. What? So it wasn't just my panties that were stolen? Got you too, did they? Poor thing. Like I said, whoever did this is a hardened criminal. It wasn't you, was it? No, of course not. Mercy! I've heard word that panties have been disappearing lately. And the missing panties all have something in common. It's hard to imagine Trucy's and Miss Kitaki's panties having much in common. Just imagine Miss Kitaki's panties. I know. We'll find your bloomers, too. Great. Show me what you're made of. What have you gotten me into this time, Trucy? Is she a fish? Ah. That girl from before. Oh, welcome home, sweetie. Hello, Mother. She's a Kitaki too? Miss? Here, our flyer. Okay, write anything agency. Anything agency, you just changed that to say talent, right? From magic to the piano, even your defense. Call now. Oh, because they've added... they've added Apollo's job to it, so now it's just, right, whatever. Write anything agency. Anything agency? Yeah, do you like the new flyer? So, this is our defense attorney, Mr. Apollo Justice. Attorney? Drop by our office. We'll be waiting. Goodbye. Why did you give her our flyer? I don't know. She seemed like she could use some help. She's the heiress to a gangster dynasty. She doesn't need our help. I wouldn't be so sure. Huh? Anyway, alright. What if we, Okay, so I think we've done all the doing. Oh, wait, we can ask about... I can present stuff. Remembering how to play this game. It's been a while. Well, you know, this genre of game. Oh yeah, could examine it myself, too. How about... Ooh. Cables. It's cut clean off. I wonder what's in there. Don't. There are bare wires hanging out. Let's see. Zap! Eek! What? Are you okay? Just a little joke. Don't scare me like that. You mean don't shock you? Zap! Hee. What are you gonna get zapped by? It's not plugged into anything. Doesn't have an independent source of power, does it? Okay, present. Can you tell me about anything about this mirror? That's probably from the car that knocked that fellow across the street. Right? It makes this a valuable clue. Let me know if you find that car, would you? You splash Kitaki paint, you pay the price. Okay. I don't know if anything good will come from destroying the map, but why not? Sorry, kid, I got no idea what you're talking about. Okay. Wait. Well, let me present people. Okay. Not at this point. Okay, so I guess we move. Or I could swap out items and show the slippers and see if there's anything different about the slippers. Because there's paint on the slippers. I can only carry one thing at a time in my pocket, you know. Should I swap the mirror for the slippers? Sure. Sure, let's swap the evidence. Trucy, if you would. Righto. Slippers crammed in the pocket. Slippers for patients at the Maractis Clinic was found in front of Kitaki Mansion. I should examine them myself. The Maractis Clinic. Paint. Ooh, a leaf. The bottom is covered with paint. Huh, what's this weird shape here? It looks like a leaf was stuck to the bottom when the wearer stepped in some yellow paint. So the outline was left when the leaf was removed. I got paint on my hand. Hello? I saw you try to wipe your hand on my cape. Inappropriate. Ooh, feet steps. Feet prints! Huh? This spot here is black. I wonder what that is. It doesn't look like paint. Well, someone with dirty feet. Anyway, interesting. Few clues on that. Can you tell me about this, ma'am? Sorry, kid, I got no idea what you're talking about. Okay. So do I want to walk off with those slippers, or do I want to walk off with the mirror? Side view mirror with some paint on in this trash can. I can only carry one thing at a time in my pocket. Okay, so we'll go ahead and swap it out and we'll go somewhere else. I don't know. Theoretically, we can come back. I don't know about all this going back and forth shenanigans. Sure reminds you of the blowfish from SpongeBob. SpongeBob was after my time. I don't have a lot of knowledge, but interesting. Okay. Alright, scene of the stand theft. Let's check that out. Also, have I had a save anytime soon? Well, I guess we get auto-saves. June 15, scene of the stand theft. See, there's one right there. So, what's his place? This would be Mr. Eldune's house, silly. Oh, so this is where his stand was stolen from. I can see a piece of evidence lying on the ground already. Dog! Hey! Look, there's a police car parked over there. You're right. What's with the sparkly entrance? What is this place? A hospital? Oh, it's the Maractus Clinic. Bargain! 3 shots for the price of 1. Oh no. There's a sign. Maractus Clinic. Oh, that's where the thief went. The thief? The one who snatched my panties. He ran into this clinic last night. Wait, maybe that police car is here to find my panties. I doubt it. Well, there's only one way to be sure. Let's investigate. Ah, there you are, Sonny. Well, you find anything yet? No, not yet. Well, I'll give you loaf around here. It's all to your victory, Bowcats. Just remember that. This bowl of noodles is sounding less like payment and more like punishment. Alright, let's examine the things. No! No! That's quite a sign. I take it that's new as opposed to old? You like it? Made it myself, I did. I meant to write noodles, but ran out of space. Prior planning prevents poor performance. Lucky for me, it spells the word all by itself, and spruces up my image, it does. Does have a certain power of willful denial thing going for it. It looks like the oil drum is connected to that sink over there. Collecting rainwater to do the dishes. How environmentally conscious! You don't think he uses rainwater to cook his noodles and to make the broth, do you? Oh, I'm sure he finds the best water money can buy. Taste is his business, you know. Look, that sign over there. Eldune's only uses water from all natural sources. I think I'll take a rain check on eating here. Save the light. There's a handwritten sign here. Save the light. Save the light indeed. Mr. Eldune's house is practically in the dark here. I guess the hospital clinic next door blocks the sunlight. Everything's gone wrong since they built this monstrosity. Broth needs sun or it rots. What's a man to do? I just want my customers to get food poisoning so I can turn a pretty profit. It seems like a lot of trouble to go through for a few extra patients. This house is, well, it's old. It's been well loved, that's for sure. I've lived here with my wife for many years now. It's got character, though, just like my soup. I always thought character was a positive thing. That's a place, right there. That's where I kept my stand, covered all nice and pretty with that blue tarp there. So you use this plastic sheet to cover your stand at night? I see. You see? What? Did you figure out why it was stolen? Well, no, but it does suggest that the thief knew what he or she was looking for. They clearly knew what was under that sheet. So it wasn't one of them casual drive-by stand snatchers, you mean? Not bad, sonny boy. Not bad at all. Is this yours, Mr. Eldoon? Hey, that there's the heart and soul of Eldoon's noodles. A bowl absorbs my salty soup. Pretty soon it's gonna taste just like noodles. Oh, it does smell like noodles. My other bowls got taken away with my stand. Get it back for me, sonny boy. I'm begging you. Custom-made Eldoon's noodle bowls. Decorated with the Eldoon's noodles mascot. All right, dog. Look, a doggy. Good boy, Salty. I'm sure the dog has a real name, Trucy. Yep, sure does. Name's Spoon. And it's a she, by the way. Spoon doesn't seem so lively. She didn't get her bowl of salty broth this morning, that's why. Poor old thing. Paulo, let's find that stand soon. For Spoon's sake. I'm pretty sure dogs aren't supposed to eat noodles. Oh, heck. Okay, let's see. Vote. Cannot examine the voting booth. It's not a booth, it's a poster. Clothing up top. Okay, just checking all the... Oof. Yep, that sure is. Okay, other side. Police. I'd understand if there was an ambulance outside, but a police car? Maybe they're tax evaders. Sorry, miss. No going in the clinic today. Did something happen? Huh? Oh, no, nothing to see here. Move along. You'll have to find someplace else to play doctor. Do we look like the right age to be playing doctor? We need a little more info on this miraculous clinic. We could ask Mr. Eldoon. He is their neighbor and all. And we should check out that garage. What if the thief who stole my panties is still in there? Looks like they have a special offer going. 3 shots for the price of 1. Ooh, now's our chance, Apollo. Chance for what? I don't need any shots, thank you. Whoever runs this clinic, they seem pretty business-minded. That doorway sure is sparkly. The miraculous clinic, huh? Looks more like a casino parlor than a hospital. They must be quite profitable. Funny, it looks closed. Maybe they're on vacation today? Alright. Okay, anything else to check? think it's all good. Nothing in the bushes. Wow. Okay, let's show things to people. That's all we can do in the world. Oh, I haven't talked to him yet. Have I? Have I actually? No, I did. No, I didn't. That's fine. We'll talk. So, your stand. Elduin's Noodles, was it? Ah, passed down from father to son. And Stan seen to share salt, That's how it runs in the family, you might say. I bet high blood pressure does too. So your stand, Elduin's Noodles was stolen. Oh, it wasn't just a stand that was stolen, sonny boy. I lost those wobbly wheels by salt custard stew pot my stand sign. I didn't just lose a stand, I lost a legend. No one steals a legend and gets away with it on my watch. Let's find that legend, Apollo. Is it about time you bought a new one anyway? Stolen stand. Are there any more details you could give me about the stand? You bet, sonny boy. It happened last night. I was blowing my whistle like always, crying the town I was. Smell of broth filled the streets, thick and salty. I got home, well, right before 10 p.m., I reckon. Guess he's not aiming for that late night market. I washed my bowls and gave the wheels a squirt of grease, and I went inside. When did you notice it had been stolen? Early this morning, before the sun rose. Work starts early. How many people eat noodles for breakfast? I'm washed up on the salty shores of ruination. They stand to have my whole life in it, and they ate my whole being. They took everything? All my soup stock, my noodles, my bowls, and my dreams. At least they left one bowl. Look, there on the ground. If you don't find that stand today, then I'll be forced to walk the streets peddling that bowl, my last bowl. Please, I'm under enough pressure here as it is. Alright, to the garage. That's it. That's where the thief who snatched my panties ran to. It's a crying shame, that is. If I have to steal, make it my loincloth, not some pretty girl's panties. The garage, right. You don't think a thief lives here, do you? I wasn't putting past that good-for-nothing doctor. And do I detect a little animosity here? Let's make sure to check out that garage thoroughly. Practice clinic. Hey, do you think something happened next door? There's a police car out front. Probably gave someone food poisoning, I bet. If anyone's at risk of giving someone food poisoning. That police car got here this morning, actually. I asked what they were up to, but they wouldn't even tell me. The neighbor. They wouldn't tell me. The neighbor. Not that I was surprised much. That doctor works for the wrong crowd. It was just a matter of time before I got what was coming to him. The wrong crowd? Never you mind about that. Present. Oh, this isn't the present screen. Have to go back. Go to the present screen. Then we can present. Sorry, Sonny boy. My interest is for my stand and precious little else. Get cracking on that case. Find my stand, I'm begging you. You can tell my bowls by the Mr. Salty logo. The mascot of Elduin's Noodles. They come to the stand, they sit, they drink deep from that bowl. And when they see the bottom, their face looks just like Mr. Salty's. Genius, now. Very high concept. You can't ply a trade if you don't love the tools, remember that. Yes, sir. Trucy has a thing for professionals, clearly. Alright. He seems like someone who would react to the slippers. But also we can go into the garage, which is a whole separate McBark. Boom, boom. Okay, so we will swap. It's like, don't ask me why there's room for those when we've already carrying a bowl too. You know, it's kind of it'll do. Okay, yeah, you got no. All right, okay. To the garage. Heckin' skeletons and a black cat. Not a fully black cat, so it probably doesn't count. June 15, Maractus Clinic, garage. Well, and I just went and put that mirror away. This is the place. This is where the panty snatcher ran. Are you sure? Maybe. Let's look for clues. Clues to a panty snatching. Clues like having like a pair of panties. Trucy, could you try not saying panties so many times? Okay. It's gonna be like, what, really? I don't know what that is if I'm not holding it. There's something about this car. Let's take a closer look. Oh, ah! Muffler! In the muffler! That reminds me. I once read a record of a case that Mr. Wright worked on many years ago. Apparently there was a car with a piece of cloth shoved into the tailpipe. That piece of cloth turned out to be a vital clue to solving the case. Wow. I remember that case record whenever I'm checking out a car. And I always check the tailpipe. Everyone's got to have a hobby, I guess. Wouldn't it be funny if... Hey, there's something in there. What? Wait a second. Are these your... Ah! My panties! What? Already? Wow, thank you, Apollo. You're a genius. Amazing. No, really. Don't mention it. No, I'm serious. I'm really impressed. You must have a nose for finding girls' panties. What are those? My little panties, of course. They've come home to Mama. I can't wait to use them. You're gonna put them on? Now? Watch closely now. See? Nothing in the panties? Ta-da! Whoa! Where'd that come from? How'd that go? How'd that bowl get in your panties? My panties are an extra-dimensional space. Anything can fit in there. They're my magic panties. It's one of my best tricks. Magic panties. They love them over at the Wonder Bar. They do shows there nightly. You mean those panties are a prop? You could have told me a little sooner. Trucy's panties put discreetly away in Trucy's pocket. Prop for performing magic. Found in exhaust pipe of a car at the Maractus Clinic. Well, that's one case closed at least. What are you saying? We still have to catch the sly devil that ran off with the tool of my trade. Oh, right. Something tells me we're not finished searching this garage anyway. Yeah, I want to come back with the thing. Even though bark, bark, and bark, bark. I know it's obvious, but they won't let me do horrible things to myself, will they? Eldoons. The Manchoon. Take this back. We will hold on to it until such time as we think we need You're carrying more than one thing in your pocket already. I know you're lying to me. I know you're lying to me. Okay. Alright, back into the garage. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna guess I can't do anything further. Bark. Let's go back to resume examining the car. There's something about this car. Let's take a closer look. So much closer. Alright. Look, a cell phone. Someone dropped it beneath his tire. If the car moved, it would be crushed for sure. I wonder if it belongs to the doctor here. We should bring it to him later. Cell phone. Found in the Maractus Clinic garage beneath the car. Who could have dropped it? We'll have to examine it. We can do that. We can examine all sorts of things. Are there any clues on the panties? Something the matter? I was just wondering if there was, like, a switch on these? Of course not. Mysterious. Oh, do you want to know the secret of my panties? No thanks. Who uses magic panties in a stage show anyway? Okay, any shenanigans? Anything suspicious upon the inside? I'm told they're an extra-dimensional space. Okay. Has a watch fob. Sits. Look at this cute little watch strap. I want one. Okay, what is it set to? 9:30. Okay. It's kind of odd, though. What is? I mean, if you wanted to know the time, you could just look at the phone itself. Hey, you're right. Sharp, Apollo. Thanks. Finally, some respect. So, what does that tell you? Well, the owner of this phone doesn't think through the details, for one. They did drop their phone, after all. I kind of figured they were a little spacey already. Oh, good point. Then they also go and stuff stolen panties in their own tailpipe? Who would do that? That's not a thing that, That's not a thing! Okay, and that's the only thing we can think of to react to on this. No clues here. Okay, what else shall we examine upon this automobile? Can we take note of the, license plate for all the horrible evil doings they've been doing? Bark. Hey, look at that! The mirror's been broken off. Now this is a clue. What? You're smiling like you know something I don't. You aren't keeping a clue from me, are you, Polly? Clue? Let's see. Yeah, no wonder. I think I do have the clue. Just a clue you've got in mind. Take that! My clue is this. Whoa, it's the same color and size and everything. A perfect match. I guess we could check it out. Two pieces of garbage with paint on them. Look at this, Apollo. Doesn't this go on a car? It's a side view mirror. It looks like it was torn off when it was smacked into something. Or someone. Well, looks like we've just solved a case. So the car that hit Daddy last night. Is sitting right in front of us, yep. Wow, you put the pro in professional, Apollo. Gee, thanks, Trucy. Apollo! Huh? What is it? Now that we've solved this case, we should go report to Daddy. He'll mope if we leave him alone too long, knowing him. Okay. He doesn't seem the type to mope, though. This is hardly a case worth reporting. Well, I mean, he got hit by a car. That's kind of a thing to report. Anyway, continue to examine stuff, though. Okay, so we have viewed the car. Gato. Hey, kitty cat. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. It's not coming down. We do look kind of suspicious, you have to admit. It's okay, kitty cat. His hair won't hurt you. It's okay, kitty cat. She won't make you disappear in her hat. Cat still does not move. Ladder. Oh no. Look, it's a folding ladder. Is it a step ladder? Holly, that's called a step ladder. Come on. A step ladder? How's that different from a regular ladder then? It's a much more complex piece of machinery. It's like two ladders stuck together. So you admit that basically it's a ladder, right? Wait, huh? You have to look past the form, at the essence of the thing. Can we talk about something else? Okay. Is a ladder a taco? Right. Someone's there. Oh, it's just a gold-painted human skeleton. Just a human skeleton? And painted gold? There's a mannequin hand waving into us from the box behind the skeleton. This place just screams hospital storage, don't you think? It screams something, that's for sure. So, mannequin, human body. Human body -1773. Fragile. Eye patches. Pharmaceuticals. Sight up. Fragile. For health. Probably. Okay, nothing else to expect, inspect, suspect here. Let us escape. Let us escape. Okay, we've talked to you. You don't care about nothing, probably. Well, you have an interest in telephones? Sorry, son of boy, my interest is for my stand and precious little else. Get cracking on that case. By my stand, I'm begging you. Alright. Don't care about panties? Okay. Alright, okay. A fella's gotta try. If a video game gives you a pair of panties, you have to wave them in everyone's face. It's constitutional. Yeah, that's the adjective to use. It's compulsory. No. Wait, hold on. This is not the place. Ah. Hickfield Clinic is where we're going. I mean, unless you want to talk. Panty Snatcher. What, you want to see them again? Well, if you must. No. I'm fine, really. Let's just put them away, shall we? Case closed? What are you talking about? The case isn't closed until we have a thief. Just find him on the side while you work on the other cases. If it were that easy, we wouldn't need the police. If we don't need the police, then we don't need defense attorneys either, right? I'm going to say that's not true. You always need defense. In some form or another, for whatever reason, because bark. Because even without police patrols, there will still be courts of law for possibly better circumstances. Anyway. Need arbitration in one way or another. Fine. I'll look for your panty snatcher. Okay, any leads? Well, do we have any leads? One moment. Alakazam. Alakazing. Whoa, where'd all this evidence come from? So what happens next? That's it. Pretty neat, huh? Yeah, neat. Okay, to the clinic. June 15, Hickfield Clinic. Yo, how goes it? Daddy, how do you feel? Not bad, Trucy, not bad. It's good to have you young'uns on the case. Let's old Daddy-o get some well-deserved R&R. The elderly need their rest. Isn't he only 33? I'm so desperately old. We've cleared up most of the cases? I was right about you. Competent. Capable. Tell me what you found out, if you want to. Your enthusiasm is overwhelming. Okay, we'll talk. Progress report. Well, I certainly didn't expect you back this early. Ollie's amazing. He found my panties so quick. Almost like he was the one who stole them. You have an interesting concept of praise. And? Did you find the mad driver who gave me that 30-foot toss? Apparently, it was a doctor from the Maractus Clinic. Maractus, eh? I've heard of him. Nothing good, mind you. That reminds me, a police car was parked outside the clinic. Maybe something happened? What is this? Sorry, what is this Maractus Clinic anyway? All I've heard are the rumors. That clinic's been making good money in a bad way. Bad? Ties to organized crime. The Kentucky family. The Kentucky family? He did that on purpose. Some injuries you can't take to a public hospital, see? They use the Maractus Clinic for their patch-up jobs. Interesting. People Park. It looked like something had happened in that park. A body was found there in unusual circumstances. Something more unusual than being dead? It's not our concern in any case. Right, let's ignore that and find that noodle stand. Whatever happened to professional curiosity? Thanks, really. If I get tired of sleeping, maybe I'll head down to this Maractus place. Maybe hit him up for some reparations. A little legal action would do me some good. I was wondering when I get paid? We solved the case of your accident and, found a missing article of clothing. My panties. That leaves the noodle stand. Feel free to drop in if you get stuck. I'd be happy to help with anything not involving money. Goodbye, quid pro quo. Hello, pro bono. Right, back to the office to plan our next move. Look, my panties. They came home to Mama. Thanks, Apollo. I was worried about them too. Trucy special ordered those. A startling display of parental concern. I'd hate to have to buy a new pair. Make that a not-so-startling display of cheapskatedness. So this was the thing that led you to the car? Yes, sir. The mirror you knocked off was just a clue we needed. Good work, Apollo. Of course, you might say I was the one who made solving that case possible. You don't get points for knocking off a car mirror. It's actually a relief to be so thoroughly ignored. Okay. Alright, we've done the things. No more talk. No more examination action. Everything is the same as it was with this bag. Okay. On the move! June 15, Wright Editing Agency. You're the woman from the Kitaki place. Yes? I knew it. Something's the matter. You want our help, right? Well, you've come to the right place. This way, please. Thank you. My name is Alita Theala. I have a request. Okay. Your request. Your request. Let me guess. Something's been stolen? Your flyer. It says, now defending, so I thought... What? You mean you want me to defend you? Me? Maybe you can tell us what happened? Were you hit by a car? Did someone steal your stand? Or your panties? No. I'm not the client, actually. The client would be my fiancé, I suppose you'd call him. Fiancé? What happened to him then? He was arrested this morning. The charge was murder. Murder? Have you heard about what happened at the park? You're going to hear your story first. So, what's your story? You frequent the Kitaki Mansion, yes? Are you a member of their, organization? No, not yet. Not yet? You see, I'm to be married next month to the boss's son. The boss's son? So he's a gangster? Yes, but the Kitakis are locally responsible gangsters. I thought it'd be nice for a change. Quit my boring job, live the good gangster life. I think you're onto something, Mrs. Kitaki. I like the sound of that. I'm not sure your daddy would care much for that. Oh no. What happened? I haven't been told all the details, but I do know a body was found in the park near the Kitaki Mansion. There were a lot of police cars there. Apparently, the victim was shot with a pistol, but I hear the circumstances of the shooting were rather unusual. And your fiancé was arrested for this? What sort of person is your fiancé? Your fiancé? Your fiancé is the Kitaki family's only son, correct? Oh no. His name's Waki Kitaki. I found a photo. I brought a photo. Here's the photo. Take a photo. Well, that's quite the photo. I know. Oh, he can be so powerful and menacing, but so cute. But if he's the boss's only son... Yes, I'm sure he'll take his father's place someday. Say, I'm a boss already, of this agency. Please help my Waki, please. Right. My first solo defense case. Prime boss's son or not, I'll prove he's innocent. Prepared a letter of request. I know you need those. Letter of request added to the court record. Letter of request from Alita Theala for the legal defense of her fiancé, Waki Kitaki. Right, let's go check out the scene of the crime. Sorts of shenanigans. Letter of request. Hit request! Why does this envelope say hit request? It's a bit of lingo, like calling a hit or a hitman. Ooh, you mean gangster talk? So does hit mean to defend in gangsterese? Well, hitman? I certainly hope not. Something tells me she used the wrong envelope. I'm going to peek inside. Or is it not for us? Don't open it. No clues here. Shenanigans. I'm just carrying a hit request. I'm sure it's fine. Are you interested in a large pair of panties? I'm not sure I understand. I'm sorry. No, it's me who's sorry, really. Sorry. guess I could ask this back to her.
I hope that's okay. I've never written a letter of request before.
Oh, it's fine. I should hope it's your first. If we take this, we'll be able to investigate the scene. Okay. Alright. Let us move to... Kentucky Mansion would get us to there. Yes, that is the thing we're looking at. But we still have to figure out the noodle thing. Also, bark. But this is where our lead is, so bark. June 15, Kentucky Mansion. So this is it. My first murder crime scene. It's you kids again. Look, can't you find some other place to play? We're not playing. We're investigating. Aren't we, Apollo? Sir, I have a letter of request here. Letter, huh? Why does it say hit request on it? Miss Tiala must have used the Kentucky stationery. Excuse me, coming through. Oh, heck. It's you, Mr. Gavin. Who's this guy? I must say I'm used to being inspected by the ladies. This is the first time I felt this way with a man. Mr. Gavin? Mr. Gavin? Fräulein, what is a sweet morsel like you doing in such a dismal place? Can I help? Yes. The policeman officer fellow here won't let us in. We even have a letter of request. You must be exhausted standing out here. I will take you to the scene of the crime. Ooh, really? By your leave, officer. Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Very well. This way, Fräulein. Me. Heck. Hey, what about me? Eldun! I'm yelling. So terrible. June 13. People Park. 13. I can read numbers, too. June 15. People Park. There's the 3 behind it. I'll blame that. On that note, enjoy your investigation. Thank you. Will we see you again? Ask the wind, Fräulein. I'll be riding him. Who was that? Apollo, look, a corpse. What? Hey, it's just a mannequin. Wow, it sure got me. Might I ask exactly what it is you're doing here? Oh, it's you. How did you kids get in here? Oh, this guy. Well, he was more like a prince, really. He let us in. Him again? That glimmerous fop, always getting in my way. Anyway, this scene is off limits. Excuse me, we have a letter of request. One moment. Why is she holding that big magnifying glass? I'd recognize that handwriting anywhere. Scientific analysis says this was written by Alita Tiala. Thanks. Took you 30 minutes to figure that out? So, what's up with the mannequin there? It's taking the place of the body, preserving the scene of the crime as it was found. The body was pulling the stand? So, you're a defense attorney, are you? Detective Emma Skye. I'm in charge of this crime scene. She didn't seem that happy about it. She doesn't seem that happy about many things. I trust you know how to stay out of the way. I always carry 2 pairs of handcuffs, just in case. Talk. The case. Detective Sky. Quiet, please. Snack time. Oh. She's munching. She's munching. She continues to munch. We're not making much progress here. She must not be very busy. I never seem to get a lucky break. Back after 9 years, and they won't give me the position I requested. And then I hear he gave up the defense attorney life. He? Who's he? An ex-defense attorney? Your story. Detective Sky. Quiet, please. It's snack time. She's munching. She's munching. She continues to munch. We're not making much progress here. She must not be very busy. Okay. Alright, so she's specifically not going to say anything new or relevant. But we gotta get the things checked off. We've gotta check off all the boxes. Detective Sky? Quiet, please. It's snack time. She's munching. She's munching. She continues to munch. Okay. All right. Okay, let's examine this scene. All right, number 1. Hey there, no messing with the crime scene. But we need to investigate. Investigations are to be carried out by professionals, scientifically. She's not going to let us check out the crime scene, is she? Hey, Apollo. My very unscientific analysis tells me something here is very suspicious. I think I know what you mean. It's kind of hard to not to notice. Better check out what we came here to find, at least. But Eldoon! Hey there, no messing with the crime scene. Apollo, look, that stand. It says Eldoon. I've noticed. Well, we solved the case of the missing stand, at least. Though the circumstances could stand to be better. Bucket. Okay, everything is everything. But we were supposed to examine corpse. Oh, knife? Wait. Then what else exists? We examined the thing. That was all that we came to do. Is there more talking? No. Is there presentation? My letter is gone. I must compulsorily present these panties. If you could spare a moment to take a look at this? Can't you see that I'm extremely busy? Eating snacks, yes. Busy eating snacks, I'd say. This is going nowhere fast. Okay, alright. Apparently that is it. Okay. We'll go tell Eldoon where his noodle stand be. Oh, is Miss Kitaki gone? Okay. Little plum. June 15, Eldoon's house. Oh, Mr. Eldoon. Hello? Looks like he left. And we found his stand and everything. What about our free bowl? Oh, too bad. Looks like we'll have to wait a little longer for that bowl. So sorry. Oh, what a bummer. Okay. Thing changing. Dog is still dog. Dune's dog doesn't look too lively. They say dogs and their owners resemble each other. I guess there are exceptions. An oil drum for catching rainwater. A sparrow just flew over and... Oh man, that was just disgusting. Something tells me this wasn't the first time. Mr. Eldune's house has seen better days. Now I'm betting I've eaten better noodles. Save the light. There's a handwritten sign here. Save the light. It's hard to make out the sign in the shade from the clinic next door. The lone Eldune's noodles bowl lies on the ground. The lone bowl, tipped on its side, is kind of surreal. The blue tarp Mr. Eldune used to cover his noodle stand. Robbed of its purpose, it blows in the wind. Alone. Is that a haiku? No. It's supposed to be his business sign. It reads, no. Maybe that's how the kids are spelling new these days. Another failed attempt at hipster marketing. Yeah. Okay. What? It's compulsory for me. I have to know the things. I'm the kind of guy who has to know the things. Looks like this is a banner for some campaign. 3 shots for the price of 1. Somehow I don't see people lining up for that. Police car is parked in front of the Maractus Clinic. It's empty. Police must be inside investigating. The front entrance to the Maractus Clinic. The walls and posters are so highly polished I can see my face in them. Hot dang, my hair looks good. Alright. If you must, Mr. Justice. Alright, I can go into the garage. Will there be anything useful here? I don't think so. It lets me search the things. Well, some of the things. This car belongs to someone at the Maractus Clinic, and it hit Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright sprained his ankle, and the car lost a side view mirror. This car versus Mr. Wright? Not quite the match of the century. Okay, will it be useful to pick up the slippers now that the matter of the car has been settled? All these things are still... They make everything new, and also, where did Trucy go? She has not been... There's a big wastebasket by the park entrance. Oh, there we go. Huh? You're not going to search through the trash? I don't think we need to. Oh no, please, knock yourself out. Don't mind me, I'll be waiting over here. Just so we're clear, searching through trash isn't a hobby of mine, okay? It looks like that woman's still causing trouble. Look, no one goes in, that means you. Oh, what's the difference? Let me go! Sorry. That's it, I'm suing. But I might change my mind for $5. What is she, some kind of con artist? You're not letting anyone into the crime scene. The guard at the entrance is humming a song. He's got rhythm, actually. Maybe he plays in a band. The band. Alright, apparently, this park was a gift to the Kitaki family. The friendly People Park, brought to you by organized crime. The very naughty part of me is tempted to write, "We kill," on the left side of the sign. The We Kill People Park? Maybe it already says that. A colorful dragon turns its baleful gaze in my direction, as if to say, "Abandon all hope, ye who enter here." Don't worry, Mr. Dragon. Me and Hope haven't been on speaking terms for a while. An impressive gait befitting the Kitaki mansion. Look at the nameplate. Kitaki. That's so cool. Short and blunt like any good gangster. Ooh, let's change our name. How about... Okay, so first off, Kitaki is 3 times as many syllables as right. You go around praising it for being short. Maybe that's too short on blunt. What do you think? No comment. Several colors of paint have been splashed across the gate. It's almost all dry. This is going to be tough to clean. Jeez, okay. We can't get in there. All right. So, we're supposed to go in here, and we're supposed to find a thing. We did the talking. The talking was to no avail. We did the examining. Likewise, nothing. No. And you, ramen, rice ball. What a heck. Okay. Fine. We'll go back and talk to Trucy and Phoenix and see if that tells us anything. We did find the noodle cart, so that is something to go and report to Phoenix about. Oh, and you're here still. I still have to figure out your thing. I have no idea. Really. I mean, we went in. Okay, what am I supposed to do in the park? What happened?
I haven't been told all the details, but I do know a body was found in the park, near the Kentucky mansion.
There are a lot of police cars there.
Apparently, their victim was shot with a pistol, but I hear the circumstances of the shooting were rather unusual.
And your fiancé was arrested for this? What sort of person is your fiancé? Okay, move along. Oh, detention center. Oh, right, okay. So that's something. June 15, Hickfield Clinic. Ah, you're back. Run into some problems.
Well, Polly, didn't you want to tell Daddy something?
Who, me? No, I'm fine, really. What's this? So there is a problem. No problem. Actually, I got a defense request. A defense request? That is a problem. Huh? I've given up the court. I'm not a lawyer anymore. The request is for me. Oh, right. You're a lawyer, aren't you? He's doing that on purpose. I know it. Murder. So, what about this defense request? It's related to the murder in People Park, actually.
Guess what? We found Mr. Eldoon's noodle stand at the scene of the crime.
Did you now? Well, that's unusual indeed. Never heard of a noodle stand being used as a murder weapon.
I think the murder weapon was something else.
You mean you don't know what the murder weapon was?
That funny detective lady won't let us on the scene. What kind of detective wears a lab coat anyway?
A lab coat? Didn't think she'd be involved with this.
You know her?
You could say that. Sky connection. So you know her, don't you? I met her on a case. This was about 10 years ago. She was still a high school student at the time.
That would make her about the same age as me. That's my daddy. He knows all the police types. Oh wait, maybe you know that other guy too.
That other guy?
That shining prince on the motorcycle.
Prince? Mysterious prince. Apollo. Tell me about this Prince of Trucy's. Great game, yes. We've been enjoying it so far. But we enjoyed all the previous ones we played too. Welcome in, Polly. How's it going? Apollo, tell me about this Prince of Truces. Indulge a concerned father. He was at the crime scene. He looked just like Mr. Gavin. Did he now? You know him? My guess is he's Christoph Gavin's younger brother. His brother? We're acquaintances after a fashion. Clavier Gavin, rock and roll god incarnate. Clavier? What a lovely name. He's so dreamy. You just finished this case a few minutes ago? Alright, good to hear. We'll be finishing our stream in a few minutes. We made decent progress today. Oh, heck. I didn't know Mr. Gavin had a brother. And what was he doing out there? I have a feeling you'll be crossing paths again soon. Now, what was the problem again? Having trouble investigating the crime scene in the park? Ah! Virtually
BH
heroes.
raid.
Thank you for bringing in the people. Oh no. Hey, howdy, welcome in. I'm Musky. We play pretty games and pixel games and Mario and such. If y'all don't know me already. Alright. Anyway. Yeah, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it, even though there isn't much stream left. We're gonna do what we can get. We've been having fun with our Apollo Justice playthrough so far. The trilogy came out, remastered or whatever. Been having fun. Yeah, the detective woman won't let us. Go to the office. Under the silk top hat, you'll find a bottle of white powder. Try taking that to this detective. White powder? I hope it's not what I think it is. And just take it to her. It'll be fine. You'll see. Oh, and tell her I said hi. Alright. So we have to go and find a bottle of white powder. Where did he say to find that? Imagine me paying attention. Oh wait, we have a history button. Oh, the office. Okay. I thought we were talking about, like, the hospital office. Okay. Examining. So this must be the silk top hat Mr. Wright mentioned. Let's take a closer look. Huh? Whoa. You know what this is, Trucy? I remember finding some in Daddy's dresser when I was little. I thought it was sugar, so I licked it. He got mad at me. Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. This is getting more and more suspicious. White powder placed gingerly in the pocket. Mysterious white powder with the alleged ability to improve Detective Sky's mood. I feel like we're in a drug run or something. Let's go talk to that detective. She's sure to know what that white powder is. Okay, suspicious white powder. Alright, Kentucky Mansion. People Park. Okay, let's present the white powder. Does this ring any bells? Is that... It couldn't. Where'd you get that? I brought it from the office. You work at the Writing Co. law offices, yes? Yeah, sort of. Detective Sky, how do you know my daddy? Daddy? I'm sorry, who'd you say you were? Trucy Wright. Phoenix Wright's daughter. What? Mr. Wright has a daughter? You seem shocked. Well, if you're Mr. Wright's daughter and you're his apprentice, then I'm available to help you in any way I can. Oh, thanks. You can start by not calling me Mr. Wright's apprentice? This powder is used for detecting fingerprints. Fingerprints? I guess you might call it a memento from the time I spent with Mr. Wright. White powder memories. If you find any evidence with fingerprints on it, please let me know. Dust for prints. Well, she's quite the eager beaver all of a sudden. Okay. Memento of Ride in Sky. Examine fingerprints to detect and match prints. You can also look at it. The label reads fingerprint powder in some strange language. How do we know for sure? What if this is really a jar for something else, like jam or honey? Why would anyone go through the trouble? Well, so the police don't find out, that's why. I hardly think possessing fingerprint powder is a crime. Oh, huh. I guess. That's boring. Probably should have checked it when we didn't know what it was. Oh no. Okay. Alright. Since we've just resolved most of the ends that we have to deal with, we'll probably take this moment to call an end for the day.